Good morning and welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic and welcome to the Daily Sports Update Show. No, I'm not in jail, but a lot of people might be very soon in North American sports. Let's move out the way. That's what's facing a few people this morning. It's not gonna be good, man. It's not gonna be good. It doesn't look good. All jokes aside, let's get into the topics for today. Of course, we're going to talk about the NBA scandal that's going on. Football, NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, National Hockey, EuroLeague was last night, darts, cricket, got a lot to get into this morning. Big show this morning. But important, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button because, 100,000 was the first goal. There you go. And if you've got anything to tell us and you would like to write us an email or you'd like to join the show, on top there, right on top there. But let's start with the breaking news from yesterday. Man, unbelievable. Let's start off with this man first. Mr. Kash Patel, the director of the FBI, came out yesterday and some players are in trouble. Some coaches are in trouble. It's all talks about match fixing and stuff like that. Don't want to get into the details too much, but the following people here, let's put them out there. Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, and Damon Jones were all arrested yesterday for illegal gambling, match fixing. Not everybody has the same charges, but it's big. Supposedly all the New York crime families were involved. You know, the Lucchese's and the Buonanos and the Colombos or whatever they're called. So it's not looking good. And but of course, these boys are innocent until proven guilty. So let's see what happens there. But I just thought we'd have to bring that up this morning. I made a little video on that last night, so check that video out. That is the breaking news of the NBA. But let's get into some nice sports this morning. And there was, of course, NFL last night, and the Chargers took care of the Vikings comfortably 37-10. Justin Herbert with 3 touchdowns, doing well there for the Chargers. So that was a much needed win from the Chargers. Puts them in prime position there to make a playoff push. Then we did have the NHL. Oh, there you go. Put it out there. A lot of games last night. Blackhawks beat the Lightning 3-2. The Ducks beat the Bruins 7-5. The Senators beat the Flyers 2-1. Penguins beat the Panthers 5-3. Reigning champions a little bit struggling this season. Victor Gorkaris is the GOAT. Oh, all right, okay. Where was I? Senators beat the Flyers 2-1. I was at the Red Wings. Red Wings lost to the Islanders 2-7. The Sharks beat the Rangers 6-5. The Mammoth are doing quite well this season. They beat the Blues 7-4. The Canucks beat the Predators 1-2. Lost to the Predators 1-2. Verns Kraken won 3-0 against the Jets. Then the Kings, they beat the Stars 3-2. The Hurricanes beat the Avalanche 5-4, and the Oilers in the Battle of Canada beat the Canadiens 6-5. Hey, Major League Baseball, it all starts tonight. Starting pitchers is Yesevage for Toronto, and for the Dodgers, I think it's Snell. So let's have a look what's going on there. Played a lot of football. What I don't understand right now, guys, is in the chat, all of a sudden now the email, the @ comes. That used to just be the name. I don't know why that is. Is that us? Is that only on our channel? Or do I have to change something? Because I can't, now I don't know who AGF3415 is or whatever like that. Yeah. Pity. There you go. Then NBA, 2 games last wrong one. There you go. NBA, 2 games last night. 2 high-scoring games. The Thunder beat the Pacers 141-135, and the Nuggets lost to the Warriors 131-137. That was in OT. In football, what position that was? So we're talking about soccer. I played goalkeeper. I was one of the crazy ones. There you go. But hey, we've got to give these guys a shout out. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had 55 last night in that game, and Aaron Gordon in a losing game, he had 50. So unbelievable big scores here. NBA can use a little bit of good news, can't they? Then we had Eurobasket last night. We did Maccabi Tel Aviv, Real Madrid, it was the night before, but Villeurbanne beat Dubai 85-79. Hapoel Tel Aviv beat Monaco 85-77. Surprise there, Barcelona losing to Zalgiris Kaunas 73-83. Vern did that game, I think he enjoyed that one. Milano lost to Valencia 100-103, and Red Star Belgrade beat Baskonia 90-72. That is the third win in a row under their new coach, Sasha Obradovic. He is unbeaten this season as the coach of Red Star Belgrade. So well done to them. They're moving up the table. Talking about the table, there you go. On top of the league is Hapoel Tel Aviv ahead of Panathinaikos, Zalgiris, and Red Star. So those are the top four at the moment. More games to come tonight. I will be live tonight with one of the games, so please join me for that at about 20:07 Central European Time. Then we move into some cricket. Yes, the ladies at the ICC World Cup, and India beat New Zealand on the dark list with method, so it must have been raining. India won by 53 runs. What does that mean? That basically means we know who's in the playoffs. It's Australia, South Africa, England, and India will be in the playoffs. Australia, South Africa face off today, so that will be the battle for the top spot in the division. Let's see what happens there. Then the men, yes, the South African men beat Pakistan by 8 wickets to tie the series at 1-1. And that's the end of the series because there are only 2 games in the series. Then let me have a look. Darts, yep, darts last night. The European Championship, the first round, some upsets there. Ryan Joyce knocks off Luke Woodhouse 6-3. Ross Smith beat Peter Wright 6-2. Gian van Veen beat Damon Hetta 6-3. Gervin Price is out already, my man. Lost to Daryl the Chin Gurney 6-3. Johnny Clayton is out against Ryan Sills 6-3. Martin Schindler beat Dave Chisnell 6-5. Lots of upsets. As you, Micah van Gerven sneaks past Wesley Nichman. And Stephen Bunting out as well against Chris Dobie. These are the games coming up this evening to conclude the first round. Then you're going to have the quarterfinal, the last 16 quarterfinals on Saturday, semifinals and finals on Sunday. Then don't forget this weekend. Here we go. Big URC weekend coming up. As you can see, we've got 4 games live coming on the channel. First one tonight, Warriors against the Bulls, live with Vern. Check that out. I'll plug that in a second. But big news from the URC. Jan-Henrik Wessels, 9-game suspension. Makatoni Mampimpi, 5-game suspension. SA Rugby, not happy at the moment. A lot going on there. We'll get into that during those games in the evening. But as I said, I was going to plug it. There you go. Glasgow Warriors against the Bulls. 8:30 tonight, Central European Time on the channel with Vern. Check it out. This weekend there will be the Premier Gallagher Premiership as well. Good morning, Ronnie. Good morning. NPC final tomorrow. Don't worry, live on this channel, 10 to 5 in the morning. Join me for that. And in the French League, that lot of good games, but the game of the weekend has got to be that last one, Toulouse against Toulon. Going to be very, very interesting, that one. Hope maybe we can do that game on Sunday. It's a Sunday game. Let's have a look. Then Premier League this weekend. Lots of nice games to watch out there for. Aston Villa, Man City, maybe the clash of the round. Man United, Brighton, another interesting battle there. Brentford hosting Liverpool. Can Liverpool bounce back in the Premier League? They bounced back in the Champions League. Now they're going to do it in the Premier League. Everton, Tottenham Hotspur should also be a very interesting one. But now we come to, this is going to be long here because there was a lot of football last night. The UEFA EuroLeague, let's go through it. Now you're going to get a roundup of every little town in Europe. Braga beat Red Star 2-0. Bologna beat Steaua Bucharest 2-1. Fenerbahce beat VfB Stuttgart. What is wrong with Stuttgart? 2 losses on a bounce. 1-0. My go-ahead Eagles beat Aston Villa 2-1. Go Eagles. Then Lyon beat Basel 2-0. Racing and Real Betis drew 0-0. Ferencváros beat RB Salzburg 3-2. SK Braun beat Rangers. Rangers is just one hell of a mess. 3-0. Roma lost to Victoria Pilsen 2-1. Celta Vigo beat Nice 2-1. Celtic get a rare win. They beat Sturm Graz 2-1. Feyenoord Rotterdam thump Panathinaikos 3-1. Lille to PAOK 4-3. That must have been an interesting game. Midtjylland beats Maccabi Tel Aviv 3-0. Dinamo Zagreb and Malmo drew 1-1. And Nottingham Forest get the win against Porto. Players are such scumbags. Trainer goes and the new one comes in, and all of a sudden they can play football. Sean Dyche with his first win. That'll put him in the books of Marianakis. In the good books of Marianakis, you better be in that big good book soon there, Sean Dyche. He fires and hires like crazy. Freiburg beat Utrecht 2-0, and Young Boys Bern beat Luderetz Grazgrad 3-2. So interesting game there. In the Conference League, Athens beat Aberdeen 6-0. Scottish football is in disarray. Alkmaar beat Bratislava 1-0. Got a little bit more to come. Harken, Raja Vallecano 2-2. Breidablik against Skopje 0-0. Gillian against Nicosia 1-1. Shekedija against Shelbourne 1-0. I'm telling you, I don't even know where half these teams are in Europe. Fiorentina against Rapid Wien 3-0. Rijeka against Spartak Prague 0-0. Legia Warsaw against Shakhtar Donetsk 2-1 for Legia. And Strasbourg and Bialystok drew 1-1. We're not finished with the tour of Europe here. Larnaca beat Crystal Palace 1-0. Krajovo and Noah 1-1. Lausanne-Sport gets a win against the Humran Spartans. And Lincoln Red Imps get a win against Lech Poznan. And if you thought I was finished, no, I wasn't. There you go. Mainz beat Mostar 1-0. Samsung Sport beat Dynamo Kiev 3-0. Shamrock Rovers lose to Kelce 2-0. And Olomouc and Krestochova drew 1-1. Now, guys, if anybody knows where these teams are from, let me know. I don't. I'll be very honest. So that's your football roundup for this morning. Don't forget, basketball with me tonight. Anadolu Efes against Fenerbahce. The battle of the Bosporus there. That's going to be fantastic there. Turkish teams going at each other. I think it's going to be a good game. Join me there at 19:20 Central European Time for that one. That's the show for this morning. Yeah, I feel kind of cold when I see that chilly background. The boys better get used to it soon because I don't think the FBI is messing around here with those indictments and stuff like that. NBA had a little bit of trouble this morning. That's the morning show. See you guys later. I got to do some work. Got to get off to work. So guys, check you out later, man. Ciao, ciao. Be safe.